Injuries on injuries. Injuries on injuries. This season needs to be thrown in the trash, bro. Throw it all in the trash.
I didn't make it true, playing by the rules. I come a heartbeat, but never cool. I didn't make it true, playing by the rules. I come a heartbeat, but never cool.
Man, we've been waiting a long time for this, baby. Red zone in the lab. Commanders. It's time. Let's get it, homie. Bro, I got up from a nap. You know what? Let me show y'all something. This dude right here, bro. Hold up. Hold up, man. Shh. Hold up, man. I don't even know if it's going to play. I don't even. You know what? You know, man, I'm just going to move over like this. I'm telling you, bro. This dude right here. This dude right here, bro. This dude ain't no good, yeah. This dude, bro. This dude right here ain't no good, bro. He ain't no good, yeah. He ain't no good, bro. Listen. We need to just go to Audi Field until 2030. We don't need to play no more games at Northwest Stadium. We don't need to play no more games at Northwest Stadium. Because this dude right here, this dude lurking around, bro. We need to leave Northwest Stadium as soon as possible. Evacuate as soon as possible. Bro, how do I take a nap for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I wake up and we got another injury? How do I wake up from a nap and we have another injury? This is insane, bro. Bro, I did the whole cut up on Treylon Burks. We like what we saw. I like what I saw. Athleticism, hands, toughness, separation, hands. He had that little thing that we call go get it. He had that little thing. And I don't know, bro, I don't know where Titans Twitter came from, but somehow they showed up on that post. I didn't even know there was a Titans Twitter. Oh, he glass. He never healthy. He this, he that. I'm like, all right, we're going to see he healthy now. He healthy now. This is me all day. He healthy now. One dude called him glass. I said, well, what type of glass? Is he plexiglass? Bulletproof glass? Or dinner plate glass? Man, I take a nap and this dude this dude injured. I don't even like a finger. Like, I don't know. Like, they say he had his surgery on his finger. So I'm thinking he got stitches or something. I don't even know if it happened in the game because they ain't say nothing earlier today and yesterday. So, bro, like, did he like, was he cutting steak? I don't know. Right? Like, did he have some type of incentive in his contract that he hit yesterday with 3 catches and he celebrating with a steak or something? It was this dude right here. This dude right here, y'all looking at. Not me. This other dude that's over top of the stadium with that little glow underneath him. With that psychotic wave. It's him, bro. We need to get out of Northwest. We need to get out of Northwest Stadium and we need to go play at Audi Field. That stadium ain't never been packed. We'll probably been packed one time a few years ago when they was making a little run when they lost in the championship game or whatever. It's probably a quarter of the capacity, but at least I'll have a full team for most of the season. Unlike this year, we had 5 injured players Sunday, bro. 6 now that we know about this guy. I don't even know when he got injured, bro. I don't even know when he got injured. Oh my man. What's up, y'all? What's up, Boogie? Appreciate the retweet. Nick, what's good? Peace Craft. Man, Corey, man. Look at this guy, Corey. Look at this guy. It's him, bro. Look at that little this dude up out of here, man. Outlaw, what's good? How you been, man? You feel bad for DQ? I mean, he ain't fire him, right? Like, even in my he demoted him a little bit. He took away a duty from him. He ain't fire him. He's still getting paid the same amount of money. You know what I'm saying? He's still getting paid. He's getting paid. Like, he's getting paid to do less. Right? Like, he's getting paid to do less. Like, they're not taking none of his money away. Right? So for him, it's like, oh yeah, thank you. Like, he might not don't have to do the interviews no more. He can just be a position coach. Right? You ain't gotta see his name all over X no more. Cause now X, like, Commanders Twitter gotta find somebody else, right? First, like, it was BSJ, Forbes, then it was Marshawn injured, then it became Mikey, right? Amos injured now. It was Witt. Now he's gone. I guess it's gonna be Dan. Like, whoever the X is, like, whoever's gonna have the X on their back is next. But Witt, like, hey man, you could take that. That's why Dan Quinn looked so defeated. He looked so defeated at press conference, bro. He looks so defeated, bro. He looks so defeated. Grace says Snyder's crazy. Oh, Mitch was good, man. What's up, twin? That's my sis right there, man. Always supporting the old boy. Love you, girl. That's the ghost of Jack Hink. Oh my goodness. It's the ghost of summer. Like, Jack was so pressed to. Maybe I shouldn't say it. If Corey was up here, I'll probably say it. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. Nope. I ain't gonna say it. Nope. Just listen. Like, don't rush into your new house. Right? If the contractor tell you that all the plumbing is not tight yet, don't tell him, don't worry about it, I'm going to go in there anyway. I'll just leave it at that. Just because you got a birthday party the next week that you trying to plan. So you don't care about having all your plumbing. So then at the birthday party, when somebody used the bathroom you didn't want them to use, you got water all over the place. Big Simp, bro, Nico, I woke up. I still was talking trash about I woke up, first notifications I saw was Titans Twitter. I was like, yeah. The next thing I know, Steve from Command This Podcast, check that out. I think they're going live tonight. They might be live now. I'm not sure when. It was like, too bad he not going to Spain, or he not going to Spain. I was like, what you talking about? So I'm like, oh yeah, Steve crashing out. Like, he probably one of the fans that was trying to sell their tickets because they ain't want to go to Spain because 5 ain't there. So he probably was trying to sell his tickets. So you know what I'm saying? Like, and then I'm like, hold up. I scroll up my feed a little bit. I say, oh my goodness. People not traveling to Madrid tonight. Jaden Amo, Traylon Burks finger. What happened? What, why is this season going like this, bro? We've had the most fun last year, all the way through summer. I mean, we had the most fun we've had with this team in years. Years. And this might be the worst year ever because the expectations were so high. This might be the worst season ever. Like a lot of you that wasn't here through the tough times that came back last year, you may have come back a little too soon. And like if you on social media, especially on X, the ones that's crashing out the most, right? About like Turd and Cam and this, like the ones that's crashing out the most wasn't here 2 years ago. They probably was in Baltimore or just hiding out, you know what I'm saying? Ain't really caring, you know what I'm saying? Like they wasn't here. The ones that's crashing out the most, just think about it. Like search Washington football team. They wasn't here during that time period. But they saw last year, like, oh yeah, I'm going back. So now when they get back, it's like the reason why they left, and they don't know how to deal with it because they came back too early, and they told everybody they really Commanders fans after they've been telling everybody they were Raven fans, or they don't have no football team. They don't watch football. Oh man! I know Trayon falling backwards in the end zone was insane, bro. Like I know he's sick, young kid. You know, I'm sure he has some little NIL money. You know what I'm saying? But he got some pretty good money. He knew he was going to Spain. He had all set up. He probably had his itinerary and all. Then he ended up getting injured. So I feel sorry for the kid, man. But we're not gonna see him till next year for sure. I'm pretty positive in that, man. Go ahead, heal up, youngin. Hopefully he'll be ready for training camp. But I think for a fact we're not gonna see him the next year. Oh man. He said he's celebrating. But that joint always broke down though. So I don't know if he's celebrating on that yacht, but he's celebrating somewhere. Because that yacht, that joint always broke down. So I don't know if he's on that one, but I'm sure he's on someone or he's somewhere laughing. You know what I'm saying? With all that money, that's $6 billion somewhere laughing. Oh man. Hey Miss Sherry, how are you? Boogie, we not firing Dan Quinn. Y'all might as well. Y'all might as well y'all must get that off your mind. I don't think we not firing him. Nah, cool. I can't. Yeah, I saw that. Dabo is out of there. Dabo, wow, bro. Like did y'all so a few weeks ago, remember he tried to grab him out the blue tent? How insane was that? Bro, how insane? Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen that? I haven't even seen, like, I coach Pop Warner football. Like, look, kids get injured or whatever. I've never even seen a parent like come run on the field and like, watch out. I've never seen that before. This dude knew his job relied on him, bro. Because when Russell in the game, it's terrible, bro. Like James was praying for that guy before he went in. They be booing him. Like Russell is horrible, bro. He's horrible. I know he hurt all the time, but man, maybe he shouldn't have came here, bro. Maybe like injury. If you injury prone, don't even come here, bro. Don't even come here, man. No one in Mia cares about this, but because of the Giants meltdown today. So much for the blue people. So much for the blue people. I'm sorry, Nick. I'm sorry, man. This the reason, though. Like, it's his fault. It's his fault, bro. It's his fault, man. All right. Let me move it for Nick. Let me tell y'all something, bro. Nick been crashing out for 2 weeks. I see him on other posts. He be in here in the chat like Nick been crashing out. Nick been crashing out. Let me get him on. How about this guy? You want this guy instead? There you go, Nick. You can have him. This better for you. You can have him. You can have him, Nick. There you go. There you go. They wasn't here, bro. They wasn't here for the football team. And now they crashing out. They thought it was clear. To come back. Nope. It wasn't clear to come back. What's up, Marcus? Defense has been terrible all year, bro. It's been terrible. What else you see, man? You see that 4th and 1, 3 wide receivers, 2 cornerbacks. You see that? I know you. Oh man, what is Corey texting me, bro? What? Hold up. Let me try to get this on. Corey is crazy. Hold up. Let me try to get this on here for y'all. Hold up. Because I know Felix supposed to be joining a little bit. Hold up. Let me see if I can get this on here. Hold up, bro. Oh my gosh. Y'all are crazy, man. I love this fan base, man. Y'all are crazy. Man. Let me see. I might gotta convert it. From a movie. Let me see. See if I can do that real quick. What I'm gonna do that. CapCut. Oh man. What's up, Dirt? I hope Snyder lost his overcooked and champagne is too warm. We told folks this last year we don't trust the defense and people ignored it. Like we told them the defense was not good. After the Pittsburgh game, I said repeated. I'm sorry. Let me calm down. Repeatedly. I just need the defense give me 2 stops in the first half and 3 in the second half. That's it. That's all I asked because I believed and I knew my offense was going to be able to capitalize. But no one want to listen to that. Nobody want to listen to that. And because of that, here we are. Here we are. Let me see if I can play this real quick. I might do share screen. Just so I could do it real quick. Let me do share screen so I could do it real quick. It's insane, man. Man, they look lost, bro. They look lost all over the place. This team is horrible. Almost 31 years of They don't know the pain, Nick. They don't know, bro. All the ones that left, right, or was teetering back and forth or became Raven fans, they don't know, bro. They don't know Washington football team, man. They don't know Steve Spurrier, bro. They don't know Jim Zorn, bro. They don't know that we actually hired an offensive coordinator before we hired a head coach. Listen, we hired an offensive coordinator before we hired a head coach. We hired an offensive coordinator before we hired a head coach. So therefore, the head coaches you wanted to bring didn't want to come because they had their own offensive coordinator that they wanted. So we had to take the offensive coordinator that we hired to be an offensive coordinator for a head coach we didn't have, had to make him the head coach. You was not here for that. Oh my gosh. Oh, let me see, Corey. Let me see. Oh my goodness, man. Oh, here we go. Hold up. Oh man. All right, hold up. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Oh boy, y'all, they wasn't here for that, man. I don't know. We got a lot going on here. Hold up. All right, check this out. What you Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. That is so funny. That is so funny, bro. Hey man, listen. Hey man, Deron Payne. He cocked that joint. He like Cam Newton when he's fighting the mascot. He cocked that joint all the way back in. What was you thinking, bro? He still had a helmet on. You should have thrown. He should have thrust him. He should have like thrust him in his throat. He tried to punch him in his helmet. Oh man. Oh my goodness. This team is too funny, bro. This team is too funny, man. Oh my goodness. I think I forgot to send him the link. My bad, Felix. Let me send the link. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness, man. Oh, oh my goodness, man. All right, let's see. Let's go back. Let's get back. Let's get back. Let's get back. We gotta get for Felix count. Oh man. These new fans are like the new recruits who showed up to France after D-Day and thought they were just the same as the guys who stomped the beaches, triggering PTSD. My bad, Los. My bad, bro. I'm worried. Ever since Dan has been giving extra attention to defense, the whole team has been. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. I can't pinpoint nothing. I'm gonna be honest. It's too much. +5 in total this year, -6 maxed a lot of the defense. Richie Pettibone. Oh man, y'all remember Richie Pettibone? What was that 92 year outlaw? Oh, we was like 1-15. Oh my goodness, we were horrible, bro. Avis Jan, we were horrible. Oh my goodness. What we had? Yeah, I mean we had that this past year. So this is the year that we really need to see Adam Peters in his bag, bro. You got to. You got to get in your bag, bro. You got to, man. For sure. Yeah, that's what I said. When he punched him, it was some type of fight. But the funny part is he did the pregame speech. He did the pregame speech. And he only played 15 minutes. He was a captain. He was a captain. No Spain. No Spain for pain. That's right. His suspension was upheld, so he got to take this game. Oh man. What's up, Cole? Remember Rivero 6 sign a ton extra? Do you think if you relationship? I mean, I think when we talk about relationships, right? One thing we got to remember is every GM, every head coach, defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator, like they bring in players that have a familiarity with them, right? They do that all the time. From the GM, you bring in certain scouts he's familiar with. He may bring in an assistant guy he worked with somewhere else, bring them in. The head coach might have some buddies or whatever, offense coordinator, defense coordinator, some position coaches or whatever that was successful with them somewhere. That happens all the time, right? And it's no way to really tell if it's too much or too less. But one thing I do know is if you was losing somewhere with somebody, don't bring them here. Right? Like, don't bring them here. If they wasn't successful, bring somebody else. Bring somebody younger. And to that point about bringing players, right? You want bring some players that understand your philosophy, your culture, what you want to bring, right? But don't bring no people that can't play or make them position coaches. Right? It's tough, man. It's tough. Oh yeah, Felix might not make it today. He says he's on the way home. um, hold on a second. They weren't for oh man, Jason Campbell, Donovan, man. I like Jason Campbell too. Um, oh man, them the years, bro. I, so I, I kept missing that, so I did like send that to me because I didn't actually see it. Right, I'm so focused on pain and scuffles and stuff. I didn't really see him. Did he like purposely like punch the ref, or the ref like got in the way, or he was like demonstrating what happened? Like what happened? I think we'll still have leverage, Peacecraft. Like I think we'll still have some. I mean, we still got five. Like even during the trade deadline, Adam and them was. I mean, Shefty and all of those guys was reporting that like this was a destination people wanted to come to, right? But like with people looking to get to the playoffs and stuff like that, you might not want to come there during the, in the middle of the season. But in the off season, I definitely think we're gonna um we're I don't think Payne. I don't think he's married, Cam. I don't think Deron Payne is married. So I don't. I think I think we'll be a destination before because you got a quarterback. Anytime somebody got a quarterback as dynamic as Jake, and that's a good point too because that's why I want him to play. I know a lot of you don't want him to play, but I still want him to play, bro. Like, and I get the concern, but like he's a football player. He can miss the rest of this year, or he can shut him down in the first play next year, right? Like, and I think after the bye, he'll probably have Terry back, Burks, Noah, like all of those guys will be back. So the offense, hopefully not, whatever happens this weekend, whatever. But and having a even as playoffs is not in contention. I know y'all want draft picks and all that stuff, but listen, the defense giving up 40 points a game. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. The defense giving up 40 points a game. So, you know what I mean? Like, don't worry about that. Like, I think we'll still be good. All right. We'll still be good. Right. But this also shows like his talent with his team is headed in it. Like we need we need positivity to end this year. And I know people don't believe in like carrying over positivity and stuff like that. Good play into the next season. But it happened with the Lions. Remember the year before they had 13 wins, they had like 6 or 7 wins decided by a score or less, right? But they were fighting in every game, right? And then they had a great draft. So I think that's another reason why I want him to play, because I don't want people I want people to see and have a reason to want to come here. And Adam got to pay that extra 2-3 million. Well, I think for this one, CeeLo, that happened like before after the kickoff, right? So I think they used that as a game suspension, but they did fine him for a game. You know what I mean? So I think that's what that was. And Payne played. We was a quarter in, right? So It's interesting, man. It's interesting, but that's a great point. That's the only reason. That's the only thing I could think of, CeeLo, for why he wasn't suspended, because he wasn't suspended, right? No, he wasn't suspended. What happened with Green Bay, Kim? Help me out. Mook was good. Was good. Oh, 93 season. Yeah, so the 92 season. Yeah, okay. Because Cowboys won. I think the team we beat was the Cowboys, I think. Yeah, for sure. This time, we just hoping they'll take 30 years to get over it. Oh, he got in a way. Okay, got you. Hold on. Deron Payne married with 2 kids? No way. For real? I did not know that, bro. I thought he was married to his cause. Oh, he demonstrated what happened. I gotta see that. I need to see that. Yeah, man, build back up that confidence, man. There's a lot said. Like, you don't want Jaden to go, like, I don't want him to go into the offseason with the type of play he's been this year when he has been in the game. I don't want that for that kid, bro. I want him to have some confidence going into the offseason. That's a great point, Mitch. Yeah, because they're going to score 51, Kim. So there you go. Oh, he turned the ball over. Green Bay punches out. All right, there it is. Oh man, so they have him second in odds, there. Like, they have him second in odds for that Green Bay. I mean, for that Giants job. I think Lane Kiffin was first. I don't know, like yeah, Cliff is going to be a high commodity based off of what happened last year. I think he was he got the graces back. He's under Dan Quinn, really respected. A lot of people respect what he's doing. So I doubt if our record is sub 500, I still think he takes a job somewhere. But a lot of people thinking that he might go to college, right? Like, I don't know, man. Only reason I think people want to go to college is to get fired and collect. Bro, these coaches that's getting fired are getting like $49 million just to leave your job, bro. Think about that, man. 40 something million dollars just to leave your job. That's insane. No, we don't have that clause. Not at all. We definitely don't have that clause, Kim. Nope, we don't. All right. So, like, Joe Witt, right? Demoted, took away his play calling, right? I think I think this has been the process for the last month or so. Right? I think has been the process, right? I think they strategically uh got here over the last month or so, right? Dan being in the meetings more, uh Dan being in the meetings more, then like Dan incorporating himself into the day by day task of the defense. Dan incorporating himself more into the game plan. Dan incorporating himself more into personnel changes. Dan taking him from the booth to the field, and now Dan completely taking over the defense. I think it's been a process, and I think Dan really wanted one of these processes to work prior to because I don't think Dan really wants to coach the defense. I don't. Right? He came into this thing. He said, "Look, I made a lot of mistakes, and one of my mistakes was focusing too much on the defense and not the entirety of the team." So he did not want to do this. I think he was forced to do it, right? I think him and Adam Peters talked a while ago, and they said, "Hey, look, you can give him as many chances as you want. Well, not as you want. You can give him some chances, but put a plan in place. Show me the plan in place for how you going to handle this." And I think that's how we got here. He's not fired. I don't think he's going to get fired, right? He's back up to the press. Because think about this. Up until about a month ago, every time he do his press conference, he come in with his sheet of paper and all of these analytics and these great numbers about his defense. Right? All of a sudden he came another one time, he didn't have any of that. Because that's why, if you ever notice, his press conferences be like 18, like just as long as Dan's. And Cliff's be half of that. Because Witt comes in there and he gives this whole soliloquy about how great these factors that where the defense is great or good. Nobody want to hear all that because that's not what we're seeing, right? These numbers is not dictating wins. They're contributing to losses, right? These analytics and these stats that you're providing us is not dictating wins. It's not giving me wins. It's contributing to these losses, right? So that stopped. That's where if you look back, that's where everything started, where I think the process started to get where we are now. Because everything beginning to change. His tone beginning to change. His confidence beginning to change. All of those things begin to change. Right? And then coming from the booth. Right? Because before that, remember he had to comment about, listen, man, speed, there's game speed. My veterans, they can dissect the play. They know what's coming. These young guys, they don't know what's coming. Right? So they might over pursue, but my vet guys know where to be at. The issue with that, that's a very true statement. That's not a false statement. That's a very true statement he's made. Veteran players seen different offenses. They know different tendencies. We've seen that with Bobby, right? The issue is now these vet players can see it. They can still see it, but they cannot get there. And we're not talking about a lot. We're talking about Bobby. This is who we're talking about, Bobby Wagner. We've always been talking about Bobby Wagner when it comes to old veteran players on defense and needing getting young guys. We're talking about Bobby, talking about McGee, K. Madrano, Ali KO. That's the guys we're talking about. And then you get up to this part, right? He wants to be in the press box. He wants to coordinate from the press box. Everybody he's worked for is coordinated from the press box. This is who he is. That is what he believes his superpower is. One of his first press conferences, he said, it's too much emotion on the sidelines. I can't let that dictate my play calling. That was his main reason for going in the press box or wanting to be in the press box. So now he says his players been asking him to come down. He talked to Dan about it. He said, come, blah, blah, whatever you want to believe. Right? So these players is telling you, we need you on the sidelines. Do you actually believe we need you on the sidelines to call plays? No, we need you on the sideline to restore order to the defensive side of the ball. We need you to be the voice, the same voice we hear every day in practice. We need that voice during the game because obviously it's not getting through. Whoever you have in charge to be that voice, because listen, he can't talk to he can't, like, the headpiece, the headset, he probably goes to a position coach or something. He can relay messages, or he relay messages to Bobby, and Bobby maybe can talk to no. But there are other conversations that needs to be had during the course of when the offense has the ball, right? You need to talk to this defensive player. You need to talk to that defensive player. See what they seeing what's happening, seeing this. You need to be on the field to do that. He didn't want to be down there, bro. He was forced to be down. I think this was all part of the plan. All part of the plan, the write-up that DQ had to give Adam Peters. And now we get here from him being on the field. It don't work out. Taking the play calling, go back up into the booth. I think he's just going to be the secondary coach. Ultimately. Because the thing we got to understand with Dan, he said defensive coordinator and play caller. Let me go back up here real quick. We got some Cliff stuff. I don't mind Cliff staying, to be honest. Interested to see how the situation plays out. I love Cliff, right? Like, I love Cliff. It's situational. It's not good all the time. I mean, he haven't had his weapons been injured, whatever the case may be. But remember, Cliff was playing Bill in the second half to be like a closer. But y'all was mad at him and wanted Bill to play the whole game. And you wanted more Bill. Cliff like, all right, fine. I'm going to give you more Bill. Then you see what's happening with Bill. Now all of a sudden, put C-Rod back in. We need to go back to the commit. Bro, make your mind up. Me too, Ken. Oh, Miss Janet. Thank you, Miss Janet. What music I got, Miss Janet? Thought I had some music. Hold on. I ain't done that one no more. What's this? Okay, there you go. Thanks, Miss Janet. You rock. You rock, Miss Janet. You rock. Bro, how do y'all do rock music? Like, anybody over here do rock? Like, do y'all do that when y'all go to the concerts and stuff? Like you don't have migraines and stuff. Like, how do? I don't get it, bro. Help me out. It's a cultural thing. Help me out, Miss Janet. I appreciate it. How we keep it close? Score points. Because don't rely on the defense stopping them from scoring. Yeah, I think he was actually calling plays. I do. I think he was actually calling plays. I guess. I don't know, man, but like, these are real reps, right? I think these are real reps. These are meaningful reps. And on the player side, like, you don't want to sit a player and when they're fully healthy. That can get ugly, right? I mean, I guess you can do coach's decision and make them inactive. But how's that going to look? One thing Dan Quinn does not need, CeeLo, is for Jaden Daniels to be out on him. He don't want that smoke, bro. He don't want that smoke. I don't think so. I'm not sure. I don't know if I heard that. Maybe you did, Miss Janet. I don't know if maybe you heard something. We couldn't flow, man. I mean, offense to defense, all the above. We couldn't get it done. We couldn't get it done at all, man. We couldn't get it done at all. That's true. And I think, and this is another thing, and I think he's not getting fired. Like, and this goes past fandom. Remember, like, we've been talking about this the last week or so about levels of fandom, right? And there's nothing wrong with whatever level you're at, right? Levels of fandom. And if you think about the bigger picture when it comes with Josh Harris and with Adam Peters, both of these guys are new at their jobs. Josh Harris is a new NFL owner. Adam Peters is a new general manager, right? First time on the job. Do you want your image to be firing people as soon as times get rough? Not times staying rough, but as soon as times get rough, especially after you had the season that you had last year. Is that the type of precedent you want to set? Right? Do you want to be a guy that's not allowing your coach to finish out the year, especially he's only in year 2? All those things matter, right? Because at some point, things don't go right. We want the best coach out there. We want the best coach out there if we need to go back out there. And as an owner, you want the best GM out there if you need to go back out there. So everything, like all of this matters. How Josh Hurst handled the Ron Rivera thing, how he let him play out the rest of the year. That wasn't just about those few months, right? That was for the future. Because when teams you got these hot head coaches that's everyone wants them, those are the things that they're looking at. Do you have long suffering? Like, what's your patience look like? Right? Because I don't want to keep uprooting my family or my staff's family. Like, all of that stuff matters, bro. Nah, he ain't gonna sabotage us. No, not at all. What as great as last season was, while we hate to see how bad this season, part of me feels this is good suffering for the long term. I think we have the right staff in place. We do the power with it. Yeah, last season's success, right? The black and white success, the overall success, is really contributing to the sorrow of right now. Right? Like, why didn't Quinn do more? And there's absolutely an argument for it. It's a player here, a player there, right? And you know what I mean? But that happens to every team in a sense. But I think the fair thing to do is when you have these conversations to understand what was available during those times, the draft. And in those drafts, the player that we selected, the player that you wanted, we didn't select it. Like, how are they doing compared to the player that we did select? Because the draft is a crapshoot. I put the numbers out last week. Out of 264 players, you might get 64 of them to get a second contract. So people think the draft is always a hit. No, it does not work like that. It does not work like that. Right? But I think because of our team, we focus more on our players, and we believe that we're the only team that these things are happening to, when that's just not the case. But again, it's about levels of fandom. But I'm here, right? So few people to see, like we're here to go a little deeper to give you a little more information about certain topics that we talk about or we see on social media. Like, I'm willing to do that. A lot of people on the team is willing to do that. Like, we go find, dig, context. People talk about context matters, right? Like, that's what we do, right? We dig a little deeper, right? It's not just about what's on the surface. It's about what's pushing it up to the surface, right? Like, everything is surface level, right? But there's something underneath it that's pushing it up to the surface. That's the information we try to pull out. Is what's pushing these things up to the surface. What's up, Kenny? Is your first time comment? I ain't sure, man. Might be. I appreciate you. It might be worse because they don't have Amos. Like, but I think what I'm looking for is energy. I'm looking for energy, toughness. Right? When you ain't got no shot, but you walk in there like you got a shot. Right? You treat it like a boxing match. If I can just get one off, if I can get one clean one off, I got a chance. Right? So Nick, okay, answer this, bro. So, like, do you do that like the whole show? Cause like I might see clips every now and then on Instagram or whatever, and you see a rock show and they like the whole, like, is that the whole show? Like, y'all don't have like spinal issues when y'all get older? I guess it's the same as us. Like, when beat our feet when we now and our legs move in different ways. I guess it's kind of like the same thing, right? I guess it's kind of the same thing. All right, we treated Jay like a 10-year vet. Preseason, he sustained several injuries and missed games, and immediately see why would they bring him back now? I don't know. Maybe they learned from their mistakes. But I mean, I kind of gave the reason why I want to see him playing, right? But I'm trying to think: is he the only young quarterback that didn't play in the preseason? And I also think they understood that I think he means more to the team than some of the other young quarterbacks. I think they knew that without like actually saying it to us. Right? So why like keep that up? I mean, it's the preseason. A lot of times with the preseason, man, like most times you're playing guys that might not even be on rosters. And he's out there against the first team, usually depends on when he's out there or whatever. But a lot of star players don't play in the preseason. I don't care how old they are. A lot of star players don't, and some star players do. Right? It's just it's the coach's preference. I mean, I'm not going to take the time to go look at every team and see what star played in the preseason on that. Right? But I'm pretty confident that some stars play, some don't. Right? Like you think about like Joe Burrow. They play whole halves into third quarters, and look, he hurt every year. Right? Like there are instances, whatever your narrative is, you can absolutely run with it. Right? Like there is information, or there's like your point could be made, whatever you got. Right? Because there's so many instances. So you definitely can like make that case. Right? But the flip side of it, I can make a case for why he shouldn't play. This is history for star players not playing. And those same star players that don't play get injured. Like this injury thing, like the injury thing about not playing in the preseason to me is way overblown. Right? Because you have players that play in the preseason as much as a starter would, and they get injured during the season too. Right? There's no hard fact articles or anything to prove otherwise. I think there was one trail found from COVID, but that had to do with COVID. You know, COVID was COVID, a whole different animal. You can't even really look at those times around COVID because you could barely be around people. You could barely touch people. Right? So, I mean, it's the NFL, man. You can play every preseason game, every game. You can play the whole game. And first play of the regular season, you get injured. The NFL is play by play. Your NFL career is play by play. We've seen someone actually die on the football field. Had to be revived. We've seen somebody actually die. We've seen players curl up with their fingers and all of that stuff from concussions. The NFL is play by play. It's play by play. You're not going to get away from it. I don't care who you are. You can spend $1 million on your body every year. You can go to yoga, whatever the case may be. The NFL is play by play. What's up, Unc? You ready for tomorrow? We got a couple guests tomorrow too, Unc. Oh, Riddle Radio. Riddle Radio. We've been doing that for like the last 4 weeks. Really enjoying it. From 8 to 10 a.m. Monday through Friday. Riddle Radio with me and Unc. Anyone can join. We always put the link out if you want to join and talk. It's this radio vibe, man. It's a radio vibe. You just got to be there to get an understanding of what it is. And we starting to bring on segment guests. Segment guests is just those that I reach out to, see if they can come on 10, 15 minutes. We can just ask them questions, about the team. We got a couple people coming on tomorrow, the day after. So really excited about that. So join in, man. 8 to 10 o'clock. Riddle Radio is only on X. It's not on. It's not on here on YouTube. It's only on X. It's all radio, all audio. It's pretty cool. Actually, if you go to the videos on the YouTube channel today, I did a breaking news over Riddle Radio about the Joe Witt thing. So that's the vibe of it right there on Riddle Radio. I'm loving it. Henry, why you're not on YouTube? I'm not even answering your question. Kim, you be headbanging. Nah, it just depends on the song and it depends on the type of rock. Also, we historically don't have the best rhythm, so no, it's easy. Listen, I know my truth, right? Nick, you know your truth. Speak your truth, brother. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. Okay, you got rhythm, Kim. Okay, we're going to see at the next tailgate, Kim. We'll see how much rhythm you got, Kim. We're going to see. We're going to see about your rhythm at the tailgate, Kim. But yeah, man, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out I gotta get something to eat. So back to Joe Witt, right? So I don't think there's going to be a big change in the defense in a sense. I mean, like you have your talent, right? You have your players, less talent. It's going to be less talent Sunday than what it was yesterday. I mean, yeah, yesterday it's going to be less talent than yesterday, right? But I'm looking for energy. I'm looking for some, when you there to make a tackle, to wrap up and make the tackle, right? Like that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Right. I'm looking for, if you have 3 wide receiver set, that you're not coming out there in man coverage with 2 cornerbacks 10 yards off the ball. That's what I'm looking for. Tackle, wrap, come up aggressively and wrap, make the tackle. That's what I'm looking for. I'm also looking not to see Bobby as much. Now, listen. Just hold on. Listen real quick. This is a perfect opportunity for Dan Quinn to go with Jordan McGee full time. Bring up Kane Madrano. It's the perfect time. Listen. Like he said, something's not working. We need to try something new, try something different, this, and that. This is the perfect time to do that, bro. You're making a change with the coordinator. You could be like, yeah, he was the one that wanted Bobby in all that time, not me. It was him. I want to get these young guys a chance. Like this is the opportunity for you to do that. This is the perfect time for you to do it. I mean, you can say you could do it during a bye week, but we don't need Bobby out here catching 2 picks, 15 tackles. Then all of a sudden he's back. No, I don't think Madrano is hurt. Ali Cahill is hurt. Ali Cahill got hurt. He has a concussion. Right? So that's what I don't want. I don't want that. So this is the perfect time, man. This is the perfect time for you to do that. What else? I mean, that's it, man. Like we shouldn't be expecting much. Like this right here from Unc, this is the type of stuff you hear on Riddle Radio, right? Like we're not going to have the number 1 defense the rest of the way. No, we're not. We're not. Yep. Every week is less talent. Madrano is not hurt. I don't think he's hurt, right? Like he didn't play. He was on injured. He was inactive. Ali Ko is hurt. I don't know. That's interesting. I know they had Hamilton out there Sunday. Anthony Hamilton. Yeah, Jonathan Jones out there. Igbo, Mikey. He just put Mikey back out there. I mean, bro, I don't know, man. You wanted to get rid of people. But again, Ron, I don't know if you was here when I was talking about, like, we got to think long-term about this, bro, right? Like, You got a new GM, you got a new owner, right? What type of precedent they want to set? That they give up on people quick, that we have a high turnover rate. Like all of those things matters, man. Um, especially with these dudes, like the things that they did last year. I mean, they went to the NFC Championship game, right? Like, and I know it's a week to week league, it's a year to year league, but it's not a ton of talent out there just to be firing people left and right, right? Like, you don't want to be in a situation where you fire people out of the second year and that becomes a norm, and then you out here, you got three players. You're paying three head coaches, right? Like, you don't want to end up like that. And that money comes directly out of escrow, I think. So we need that money for stadium. We don't need to be paying people for not being here, right? I know y'all can agree with that, right? Do I want some pot stickers? Let me get some pot stickers. What about Asante Samuel? Did he just sign with us or something? What you talking about? Did Asante Samuel just sign with us? Let me get me pumped up. I mean, they did a smart move, but I'm still not excited. Oh yeah, I get it. What's good, Clint? How you feeling, man? You feeling all right? Exactly. That right? I mean, even they went with Dayball an extra year than what they really wanted to, probably because there wasn't nobody out there, right? Like, now they fired their coach. Now they allow, like, that coach, Brian Daboll, was the reason why they got Jackson Dart. Right? He was fighting the tooth and nail, jumping on tables, doing all that stuff for Jackson Dart. That's why he acted all crazy on the side, because he understood, right? Like, but now you're bringing in, like, you just use draft capital to trade back into the first round or trade up, whatever they did to get him. And he's here. Now what? Right? You have a rookie quarterback that your fired head coach, not the GM, the head coach that you fired, was the reason why he's here. Right? He has at least six blue tent visits because of concussions this year. That, bro, that was my concern with him. He plays too reckless in the beginning of the year when he first started his first game. Him and Scotabo kid, they play extremely reckless. I mean, Scotabo, bang, 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 right? You asking a head coach to come in to take this job with a quarterback up until week 10, 11, whatever this is, that already been in the blue tent at least 6 times for concussions. At least 6 times for concussion. That's tough, man. They might gotta pay. They might gotta play. They might have to pay big money. They might gotta pay big money. They might gotta pay big money. Yeah, we in the mud, Clint. Oh yeah, he's available. I think, but he's doing like this tour, and we wasn't part of it, so he's definitely not coming here. He's gonna go to one of them teams to try to make a playoff run. Maybe we get him in the off season, but he's definitely not coming here. I think that's about it, yeah. Like, this is where we are. Felix is not gonna make it tonight. He's going to be here tomorrow. So that's about it, man. So don't forget tomorrow. 8 to 10 o'clock, Riddle Radio with me and Unc on X. It's the same link every week, but we still post it. We'll be back here tomorrow. Felix will be here. We'll also have beat writer Ethan will be here tomorrow to talk some Commanders. Ethan Cadu will be here tomorrow, Commanders beat reporter. Talk about this upcoming trip. So I'm excited about that. Tomorrow morning, let me see. Tim Meek is going to be on Riddle Radio. Wednesday, Mark Phillips will be here, and we'll have a few more people as the week go on. So I'm excited about that. So Peace Crowd. Remember, I was worried Lubu would hold out this off season. Oh, why? He's on the contract till next year, so he ain't holding out nothing. Yeah, it was like we were horrible in the preseason and we look horrible in the regular season. So maybe they need to play more. I don't know, man. But I think it was the same setup as the year before, right? So if I guess if you look at it like, oh man, they need Lane Johnson. If you look at it like last year, I mean the year before, yeah, last year, I think they handled preseason the same way and the preseason games the same way, right? So I don't know, man. I'm about to get out of here. I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in as always. Remember, you want to join the community, absolutely appreciate it. Whatever you can do. I'm already saying thank you for that. And I will acknowledge you in the next show if you do it between now and then. You also do super chats while we're going live, right off of right off of YouTube on that link, that little $sign. I appreciate it. But hit that like. That's so important. Hitting the like button is so important. It really helps the algorithm, help pushes out even more. So that helps us a lot, and it doesn't cost anything. And so thank you so much. I know your time is very valuable for you to spend it with me. I absolutely, absolutely appreciate it. Remember, do it because you love it, not because it loves you. One beat, one sound, one heart, one love. Appreciate y'all, man. Real talk.